And welcome back, folks, to more Baldur's Gate 2. Last time we played, we took care of Bodhi. We now have the lantern. And all we need to do is go help out the elves. And that's what we're gonna do. That's it. Once that's done, it's pretty much the end of the game. Already.
Very well.
So we're gonna head out down here. How many quests have we skipped? About 80%. This was more like a speed run than an actual playthrough. These are our characters. We've got Isbald the Cleric and Berserker. We've got Big Bear the Inquisitor, Kenny the Mage, Kensai. We've got Demonson, Cleric, Thief. Surprised how big the gap is. We have Lucky Star, the Archer, and Ninjzors, the Sorcerer. So I think we gotta go to the Small Teeth Pass, because we gotta go to see the elves. Or was it there? I think it's there.
I'm waiting. Whatever you want.
No, I think these maps are pretty bare bones too. There's not much to do. There's the werewolves. I mean, who can't handle a few werewolves? Am I gonna bald my gate today? Of course. Who wouldn't? Everyone knows today's the National Bald Your Gate Day. I don't think these guys are any, we're just eating them. I don't know why we're fighting werewolves, though. Why would werewolves be in an elven forest? And kegs! Remember them? Remember when we were farming the shells? For cheap cash? We didn't farm, you rushed. Pretty sure we farmed. Are we in the right area? I remember you get to see some Baldur's Gate 2, about Baldur's Gate 1 characters down here. I think it's Silky and someone else. You didn't farm, you rushed, you spent a total of 5 minutes in Baldur's Gate because you had a little challenge. Well, if I had challenge, then wouldn't the ending be a lot harder than if I rushed? Huh? If I remember, Crimson Death is really, really strong too. Are we on the trees? Is that a panther? What is the 9-month sub badge? That would be Democratus from the game Anachronox. You had to be there, basically.
I'll get you yet. He wasn't fast.
It is on YouTube, that's true. It's with the old microphone. It was with Young Lucky, Young Buck. I was playing some Balatro right before the stream too. I was playing the purple deck. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what the bonuses were. I didn't even check. They gave me 2 tarot cards and that's it. I was like, okay. Is it easier now? No, it's about the same. Did you turn up the speed? No, because I'm not a zoomer. It's okay to let things take its time, you know? Enjoy the process.
Did that.
I think they're there. Calling us zoomers while making an extremely boomer argument. Well, okay. That fits.
Yeah.
Huh? Yes. Yeah.
Oh, lucky.
Of
It's
course.
got boomer brain. I bet you guys watch videos at 2 times speed.
Oh, travelers, hold a moment.
Oh, it's Corin. Corin, what are you doing here? Forget it, you're on your own. It's Corin and Safana. Right. I watched them at 0.5 speed. So do I. Because I enjoy the moment.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh my god. If I'm watching a video with 2 speakers, I make 1 speaker 2 times speed and 1.5.
All right.
Yeah, you're speed maxing. That's pretty smart of you.
What? Go if you insist.
Oh my god. Now, I'm pretty sure there's nothing worthwhile here. Check out the chainmail, I guess. Big old shield that we don't even use shields.
I'm waiting. If
You
that's
must
what you
gather
want.
your party before venturing forth.
Whatever you desire.
Okay, it turns out was not here, I think.
Yes. Nothing to it.
Get out of here. I think I'm stuck here forever. Trapped in the woods.
I'm waiting.
How did we even get here? Well, we can't mess around here too long. We still have a lot to do today. Especially if we want to finish the game today.
At your service, of course.
Oh, what are you doing? It's a maniac. Well, the idea was that we would be playing Judgment and then Lost Judgment. However,
Yes. Very
circumstances have changed.
Give me some direction.
The world has changed. Ooh, 7 spells. Death Ward might be good. Don't think that would work this well, and yeah, shield, why not? More Yakuza? I mean, it's not really Yakuza is the thing.
whatever you want.
Like, it's a side game more than anything else. Hello.
return. All has been relatively quiet here. I believe the Drow were mostly satisfied with the destruction of our temple. They have made no further serious advancement yet.
You have the Lanthorn. It is in the hands of the murderous vampire Bodhi no longer. Okay. I feel the tide of this crisis is certainly changing. Yes, Bodhi, but you claimed you didn't know who stole the Lanthorn. You must have made a mention of it. You obviously had some idea of who it might have been. We've questioned you for quite a while, you recall. Possible, but I never said she was a vampire. Why lie about knowing of her? Tricked. Are we a detective too? 2 detective games in a row? Never said he was a vampire. That is quite the reach in logic. Come now, should I go into detail about what Bodhi said? And he said, anything said by her or the exile Irenicus must be treated as suspect. You would do well not to repeat their tales to those that do not need to know them. So Irenicus is now the exile. That's not the name for a stranger. Uh-oh. No, this is not for you to know. I can't tell you, Isbald. It's not my place to do so. The exiles, this Irenicus and Bodhi, are criminals. Their crime was great, their punishment greater. And so he has returned for some sort of revenge. Fail to see the great shame in this. You do not understand, and I am not prepared to make you. If you wish to know more, you'll have to talk to one of those involved. Demon, the high priestess, she will tell you. We will have to breach the city to find her. Fortunately, my sages have instructed me on the use of the Lanthorn. We must go, but most of my elves must remain to hold the Drow. We must not be struggling on 2 fronts when we face what's in the city. Follow Isbald. We must let the Lanthorn lead us to Sold Nesselar. I can only hope that the exile will have left the city. Will have left us the city to find. Oh, it was there.
The lanthorn is almost buzzing. There can be no mistake. Stand back, and I shall make the way clear.
We were already there.
Sweet Solden Esselar, I have been away too long.
I must determine what Irenicus has done within the city.
Walk with reverence when you step. You're going where precious few outside of the elven community have even seen. Okay, this gatekeeping. Watch your step, human.
Get on with it.
Yes, if you say so.
It looks like that city in Might and Magic 7, or was it 8? You know the city with
Guided by the light of the rim lanthorn,
sorry.
you pass effortlessly through what had seemed an impenetrable wall of trees. The city that greets you as you emerge is at once inspiring, but also profoundly troubling. for amidst the majestic architecture are dozens of bodies, elves that have fallen while defending their home. Soldan Esalar is in the grip of Irenicus and his minions, and it will not be relinquished without a fight.
It is as I feared. The madman Irenicus has unleashed his anger upon the city, and worse yet, I now recognize the magic he has employed.
Magic missile, lightning bolt.
Corruption magics, illusions from a race of spirits, the Rakshasa. Such creatures are very
The Rakshasa?
It would appear that there is no depth to which Irenicus will sink. Soldan Esalar is under siege. With this number of beasts under his command, Irenicus will be very hard to unseat.
I would not wish to damage this city. What would be the best course of action? We must proceed with caution. Not everyone in the city can withstand an onslaught like this. Their safety must take priority. We must seek out Elysim. She will know what to do. She has a link to the divine, not unlike your own, though through a much more benevolent spirit. Failing that, find the High Priestess Demon. If anyone had warning of Irenicus and made preparations, it would have been one of those two. Go, Isbald. I will garrison this area with my elite war guard. We will shepherd the people to safety as you secure the inner city. Oh, look at them pre-buffing. For the queen! I thought you were doing a... oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna make a garrison. Everyone's going to attack. Okay.
Of course.
Rakshasa is such a good name. Oh no! Adamantium golems! Why are you... You... Wait. Okay, I thought he was using... I thought he wasn't using the Crom Fair. I was like, what are you doing? Give him a big heal.
If you insist. No, no, wait!
Oh, he's stunned. Don't know what happened, but hey, I'll take it. Isbald gained a level. Another cleric level. Thaku reduced by 2. What? That's crazy. So, priest spells level 1 and 2. All right, let's get another Armor of Faith and another Draw Upon Holy Might. You never know.
Yes. Oh, if that's what you... I really could use to rest for a while.
No, Ninjors, it's not the time to rest. It's literally a siege right now.
Let's do this.
My weapon has no effect.
What? Very well. Oh dear.
No use. My weapon has no effect.
Sound suggestion. I require. Get on with it.
No use. My weapon has no effect.
What I don't know.
enough? What?
Let's do this quick and clean.
There we go. Yeah, Big Bear is, what's his AC? It's -7. No, that's his echo. His AC is -3. -8, -1. You telling me Demon Demonson has better AC than Big Bear? Big Bear. Big Bear.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Whatever you desire. You're a stranger.
Eek, more monsters, more monsters. No, no. Villainous. It's not monsters, it's just strangers. Please, ma'am, can you help us? Mother and father, they told us to wait inside. They went outside and we heard such strange noises. They're dead. Mother and father are dead. No. No, villainous. It's not true. You've seen them, haven't you, ma'am? Be gone, sniveling brats. Get to the gates now. Yes, they're at the city gates. I haven't seen them, but that doesn't mean they're dead, child. Come, you should go to the city gates. It's safe there. Yeah, probably that. They're dead. They're dead. I knew it. They may not be, villainous. Come. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, man. We could have cheered them up by lying, but we didn't. I mean, look, right? We could have, but what's worse? If somebody tells them they're alive and then they show up over there and they're dead. So now the hopes were up. But that doesn't mean that they're dead too, you know? They could be not dead. They could also be vampires, which would be probably scarier than just being dead. Oh, what happened here?
What? Only because you asked nicely.
Like, there's a lot of dead people here, so let's not go there. Meteor swarm.
I'm waiting.
I think we have to come back here.
Very well. Whatever you want.
Isbald! We are overwhelmed! Don't worry. I got you. Move out, men! The enemy is everywhere! Check out the map. Demon's home. House of the Moon. Harpist House. The Palace. Temple of Rilliphane. House of the Horn. Exit. We ain't leaving. A demon? At last, guard duty grows tedious. Let's get down to killing you. Oh, I suppose I should be official about this. You there? All citizens must stay indoors under the threat of death. The high priestess is being punished for her part in our master's curse. You shall be slain for even thinking to approach her house. Oh boy, he's a magician, and thus troublesome. We'll pierce magic. And then we'll ruby ray. Or do we warding whip? No, we'll ruby ray. Time stop. Is he gonna count down the seconds? I have stopped time for 5 seconds. Oh crap. I can't believe Demonson has like little to no healing on him. You'd think he would, right? Being, you know, one of the only healers in the party.
Of course.
Was meteor shower done? Oh, he's dead. I don't know what killed him. Probably meteor shower. You'd think, you know, you wouldn't stay underneath it, but here we are.
And wait, if that's what you want. Yes, whatever you desire. Strangers, if you are not servants of the exile, then aid me against these creatures, I beg of you.
Rakshasas? Oh, he's gonna cast no. Well, belt.
Nothing. Thank you for your assistance, strangers.
At least the AI is better in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, just a bit. Thank you for your assistance, stranger. Forgive me if I also reward your effort with questions. How do you come to be here? Our city is not usually found by outsiders, doubly so with the exile employing his magics to hide us. It is beyond fortuitous that you stumbled here unknowingly. I seek the one you call the exile, Irenicus. Has taken much from me. It is our folly if we think his terror would be isolated. I apologize if he pained you, for we are partially to blame for each act of evil he survives to commit. We will seek to make reparations when this matter is done, but the exile is firmly in control at the moment. We are at his mercy. I would help you for the good of us both, but I do not know what has triggered this. I begin to feel it is a mistake to keep this amongst us exclusively. The consequences have been far-reaching and have proven especially difficult to dispel. I am not so concerned with the shame of our people over Irenicus and Bodhi. What good is our silence if the city is crushed because we would not seek help? You are not an elf. It must be difficult to fathom why we are so hesitant to speak of this. Hopefully, you will come to understand. The exiles were not always as you know them now. They once had names that I would have been proud to speak, and were as worthy as any other of praise. Then they have fallen far from that lofty perch. I see no trace of worth in them now. So you say, though I have no experience with their good sides. Certainly, you are entitled to your misgivings. You would not be here if you were not driven by powerful emotions, and the exile is good at provoking a reaction. He has garnered the strongest of reactions from us, from his own people. For he wronged us greater than any other. He is a criminal that knows no bounds. Yes, he was as elven as we are, but no longer. Queen Elysim cast him out, for he had proven he was not elven at heart. And Bodhi, was she involved in this too? She and he were well known in the elven court of Soldanesalar. He, at least, was a great asset to our kind and kin. He was the greatest of our mages, as skilled as any of elven blood could be without divine assistance. He even had the favor of the queen. It was not enough. Of the two, the sister was the insatiable one. She was not as regarded, but she held great influence over her brother and pulled him into her madness. Oh, how lovely. It's nice that those butchers keep so close. Go on. Together they sought more than was possible. They wished the power of the gods, and they were not concerned about the consequences. He of the exiles performed a dark ritual and committed a grave offense against the greatest symbol of our longevity, the tree of life. He sought to merge his essence with the divine tree, draining it and stealing its energy. He failed, but there was a price to pay for the rest of us. He disrupted the elven connection to land and nature. There was a great shock that ran through Soldanesalar, and many of our weaker citizens lay near death. I don't know why my stream has such a high error rate when I watch you. Then do this for other streamers on Twitch. That is weird. I don't know what I could look into though for that. That he would endanger so many for he and his sister's selfish goals was one thing, but to threaten the very nature of what makes us who we are was unfathomable. Why was he not killed outright? Would have saved a lot of trouble. It fell to Elysim to judge the crime, and she was harsh. Having forsaken everything elven, they would be outcasts, so they might learn how precious our ways are. Of spiritually high regard, Elysim petitioned the gods, and a divine curse was placed upon the exiles. All of their connection to the elven spirit was severed. Elysim thought it a punishment worse than death. A life no longer than a human's, and their elven spirits banished from the paradise all elven kind are entitled to. The sister exposed herself to vampirism to try and counteract the divine curse. But the gods are not routed so easily. The brother did not risk the same. A better man would have learned to appreciate what he had lost, perhaps learning humility and seek to make amends. He did not prove to be a better man. You cut Irenicus and Bodhi loose. Instead of reforming, they plotted revenge. Typical. Wow, what was your first clue, genius? I should say not. I have experienced the hatred that drives Irenicus. We had hoped that this would turn out better. The exile found a way to restore himself, has made pacts with our most despised enemies, and has resumed his original plot. And this is where I come in. He stole my divine soul through some sort of ritual. Yeah, he restored himself all right by stealing my divine soul. I have no way to accurately measure the cost of our decisions on you. Reparations will be made, if there is anyone left here to make them. I'm still in shock that this has happened. So much of Soldanesalar's defenses were away. Battling the drow and their incursion at the temple, we were left weak. One group of exiles helping another, both so full of their petty hatred and jealousy that they would stop at nothing to strike at our hearts. The exile brought to the city magical constructs and demons, and a black dragon? A dragon? Which landed to the northwest. I've been trying to fight, but there's too many. Oh, Elhan has spoke of Elysim and how she might be able to help. The exile has seeded the streets with his minions, has taken Elysim into the palace. I've made an attempt to enter, but it is sealed tight. Whether you search for the queen or seek the exiles for reasons of your own, we'll have to get into the palace and also deal with the monsters in the street. I believe there is a way to do both at the same time, though it will not be easy. No, we have seen to it that it will not be easy. Obviously, you do not have the strength. I do not have the strength myself to complete the task. I think perhaps you do. If I tell you what it is to be done, will you do it? I will. The temple is dedicated to Rilithane Rilithil. He can summon the spirit defenders of the forest to protect us, and has the power to break the seal on the palace. But the Leaf Lord must be a Leaf Lord. That's what I want you guys to call me now. Must be awakened, his avatar summoned, in order for the spirits to come. The exile's creatures have desecrated the temple and stolen the artifacts I need. The artifacts are lost in the city, held by the exile's minions, perhaps even the black dragon in the northwest. There are 3, a talisman, golden cup, and a moon blade. Go to the temple, which will most likely be guarded, and place the items on the statue in the center. This will summon the avatar to our defense. All right.
Yes.
Might as well heal up while we're here. We did find a belt. Oh, belt of stone giant strength. Give that to you. Give the other belt to you. There we go.
Very well. Whatever you want.
Let's go to the harpist house. No. More golems.
What?
Golems really are the worst to fight. I wonder what's their Thaco though. Like most enemies in this,
Of course.
feels like it's super high. Nope.
If that's what you want.
Guess yes, fine.
Nothing here. Well, we got the harp.
What would you like?
I don't know if the harp does anything.
You desire.
What I do know is that we gotta go fight a dragon. Wait, how do we get to the dragon? Not through here. Okay. Oh no, it's through there. Now, a black dragon is going to be pretty tough to fight, obviously. Any dragon fights are pretty hard. Unless you cheese them. But we don't do that here. We would never cheese a dragon fight. Never cheese the dragon, that's true.
Yes. Nothing to it.
What now?
Just point me in the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see if how this goes. Food! Irenicus has sent lunch at last. It is well, I grow tired of this, treasure or no. Nizzy Dramani is no pathetic soldier to stand guard over a tarnished cup. You have the goblet of life. Give it to me, and I shall leave you in peace. Evil worm! You shall slay no more innocents in this city. Die! Excellent. I do enjoy it when they struggle. A little weird.
Yep.
You cold?
All right, now we're going to Boarding Whip. You. Word wilting.
Yes.
You're gonna cast slow. And you. You're gonna cast stun. Oh, we made it. Despite everything. Why are you getting me? I think the tentacles did damage over time. Well, good news, we killed the dragon. Pretty simple too. We're just waiting for the tentacle rave to end.
Oh, hello.
Here we go. This, that. So I don't think we need anything else. The gems. I think this is a singing male. No. Yeah, well, it's the Blade Singer chain, yeah, basically. Spellcasting is not disabled. It's not too bad, but I think that's for a bard.
Yes, if you say so.
All right, so Dragon Get. That's one down. In fact, that was very easy. We didn't have to reload once. To the House of the Moon.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Your cursed brethren are dead if Irenicus hopes to... Oh. I shall gladly die to save the blade. You shall die and I will have it. There's more power in it than you know. Grant me death and victory. Wait, I must. I mean, we would have saved his ass, but that's okay. We got the Moonblade.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Oh, if you insist.
Just went full anime. I'll take you down with me. Ooh, green boots.
What is it?
Now, what do the green boots do? Move silently 30. Okay. I think I've used move silently once. This is the final session? Possibly. If everything goes a-okay, we should be able to finish this today. If everything goes a-okay. I don't know what's happening, but... Oh, mage battle!
Okay.
Why is our mage in the middle of all of this?
Yeah, very well.
Alright, go deal with your Rakshasas. I don't care. Cat murder, but they're evil cats.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. Well, you know, this is a fantasy game. That's why.
What? A sound suggestion.
You gotta bend the rules a bit. Time stop.
Very well.
Ho, ho, ho.
Easy enough. Only because you asked nicely.
All right, so we got the priest stone. I think with the priest stone, that allows us to grab the pendant that was filled with bodies, or the area where the pendant was.
If that's what you... I'm waiting.
Possibly.
Whatever you desire.
The lid holds 5 pressure plates, each adorned with symbols common to Soldanesselar. Rilliphane, the Tree of Life, a rune of Soldanesselar. Corellon Larithian, the father of the Elven Pantheon, and the Elven symbol of water. Cryptic text below the runes make reference to a priest stone in the room above. A clue to the puzzle, perhaps. Above the runes, the encryption reads, "The natural order shall prevail." Leave the box for now. Now we got the priest stone. We picked it up. Corellon. It all began. Rilliphane grew. From the branches of Rilliphane, water flowed, granting life to the tree. Soldanesselar owes it all to the tree. Okay.
Yes.
Runes on the box must be pressed in a certain order to access the contents. The edge of the box seems corroded, as if by acid. Alright, Corellon, and Rilliphane, and water, and the Tree of Life. Alright, we got it. We got the talisman.
Very well.
I mean, that was super obvious. It's not really a puzzle. Go check out the House of the Horn. Come on, slowpokes. Get your behind in gear. Oh. Golems.
This cannot be happening. It cannot.
Oh, well, thank you, my lady. Thank you. We thought for sure those horrible creatures would kill us. They slaughtered all of the priestesses. They came into the temple and killed them. All of Rilophane's children. Oh, but not Denim. Demin, the high priestess. She's still alive. I saw her earlier, battling those creatures. I've already rescued her. Elhan is evacuating everyone at the gates. I suggest you go there now. All right. Saving all of the civvies.
Something you
Give me some
What
direction.
now? An intriguing proposal.
Weird chainmail. What could it do? It's a chainmail +2 that we're not going to use. What about this cape? Hide in shadows 50%. Alright, here you go, boss man. So now our archer has hide in shadows. By how much? 164. Not too shabby.
If you say so. Yes. Of course.
I think all that's left is to summon... Oh, more Rakshasas. Ninjazor's died because he got hit with
Nothing to it.
5 chain lightnings, and I don't think his 52 health is going to help him out there. Do I not have any healing? Holy cow. Fighting in death fog and a hailstorm. That's pretty metal, not gonna lie. No, not death pog. Wouldn't that just be a skull doing a pog face?
Of course. At your service.
Why? This makes 0 sense.
Yes. If you say so. I'm waiting. Of course.
All right.
You party
before venturing forth. Oh my god. What audacity, Isbald. You continue to surprise me. But it ends here. Irenicus must not be disturbed during his ritual. What ritual? What is he planning now? Who's sooner? Doesn't matter, Isbald. You'll soon be dead.
Get on with it.
Well, you go there. You go there. You go that way. I'll go home. Is that a Glabrezu?
Something you need?
Oh, hello. Huh?
Oh, you wonderful bastard.
All right. So much for that, I guess.
If that's what you want.
I think we gotta dump some stuff in here, like the Moonblade. Sorry. The Golden Cup.
What is it? Indeed.
And the
Go
heart?
if you
I don't even know what the other thing is. The horn? Well, it wasn't that. A talisman and a moonblade. Where's the talisman at? Is that? Oh, it is. Whoops.
Wait, whatever you desire.
All will be done that can be done.
No more shall the temple be defiled.
The avatar of the Great Oak stands before you, mortals. What transpires here that requires the attention of the Leaf Lord?
The mage John Irenicus has... the exile has returned. He who once was of the elves but is no longer survives yet. Once again he commits his sacrilege against the tree of life. The exile protects himself with power that corrupts nature. I cannot touch him. He holds she who is of my blood. Imprisoned within corruption, he uses her link to the tree of life to drain its power. Why? What is he going to? The exile seeks to join the Seldarine. The exile seeks to become a god, as he sought once before. He's really angry right now. That's why the caps. The first of the Seldarine would never permit it. Tree of life must not perish, or our children will suffer. The spirits of this wood will be called to defeat the evil that the exile has brought into our midst. Rise, spirit, it is I, Rilliphane Relithil of the Seldarine, who calls you. Defend our children this day. And you, mortal, you seek to defeat the exile. Free she who is of my blood from his corruption, and she will sever the link he uses. Irenicus has sealed The exile blocks your way, sealing the gates to the great palace. I shall unseal them. It is done. I can do no more. Man, I just unlocked the door, man. It's, The ghosts. The elf ghosts. They're saving everyone.
You cold?
Oh, level 8 spell. What are we gonna get? Level 8. Simulacrum? Would be funny to have two Kennys. Power Word Blind is actually pretty good. If I remember well. Because there's no saving throw. Well, might as well try it. It's not like we ever use those spells.
What now?
Yes. Nothing to it.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
You have my greetings, faithful one.
Bless you, stranger. The Avatar has released the guardian spirits. The city is saved and the palace opened for you. Go help our queen. The exile holds her within. You need healing or supplies? Yeah. Definitely need supplies. Have some rogue stones. Can you identify this staff? Staff of the Woodlands. What does that do? Bark skin, save against death, save against swan, save against polymorph, save against breath. Summon a shambling mound. +4 crushing. Wow, that's a really good, known as the Wild Man of the Wood. Legendary figure near trade meet. Till the day he died and returned to the soil. Those who saw him remember his dark, bark-like skin. A feature that would fade if the staff was set aside. He would harass the irresponsible loggers and poachers, and old-timers tell of mercenaries chasing him with a dozen hunting dogs or more. The animals seemed ready to rip the poor druid to pieces, but he quickly turned them on their former masters. Rushing forward in hopes of ending his influence, the men-at-arms saw the final power of the staff. As the vegetation trembled with the wild man's magical calling, there formed a green, rotting mix of life and death that shambled over top of the terrified soldiers, killing them all. So, pretty good druid weapon. Fortunately, I don't have a druid, so... Could buy some restorations. Don't think I'll need them, but you never know. Otherwise, extra healing, always useful. That's about it, really.
Very well.
Though why would elves use gold used by the common folk? Like it's not like they want strangers around, so. What was that?
I'm waiting. Whatever you want.
Wounded elf.
Soon we shall all be together upon Evermeet.
We're saved. We're saved. That's right.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
If you say so.
The tree shimmers slightly as you look at it. Palpable feeling of magic emanates from it. The unusually large nuts in the branches above are a tempting sight. You could pick them if you wish to. As soon as you touch the first nut, a shock runs.
You just can't carry anymore.
Oh.
You'll pick that up from him.
A shock runs through your hands, and all of the nuts fall to your feet. You gather all the nuts. They seem to be two distinct types. A smaller nut that does not open no matter how hard you pry, and a larger one that opens to allow access to the edible nut within. That's a lot of nuts. That'll be $5, baby. Was it $4? There's something we need to do here. I'm trying to remember what it was. All right. Stone harp fits in the statue's hand. Then this needs a horn. There you go.
If that's what you want.
All right. We're nearing the end here. Feel a tingling as you approach the stairs, a familiar touch that you instinctively recognize as your own soul. Irenicus is near in the next room. You pause, knowing that you may not survive the battle to come. You have little choice, however. Without your soul, your fate is a grim and certain one. You turn and regard those who remain in your party. You feel a need, perhaps, to ascertain their loyalty, their friendship, or to offer a chance to reconsider. There is nothing more to be said. Without a further word, you turn grimly back to the stairs before you. Your soul awaits. Yeah, so if we had NPCs, they'd be like, yeah, let's go get them. Let's go get them, player character. You're the best. But we have only player characters, so.
Wait, who comes? You are the child of Baal, aren't you? The one that John boasted of stealing power from. He claimed to have slain you.
Well, he didn't. And now it's time for me to pay him back. I am Elysim, Queen of Suldanesselar. Jonalith has me at the center of the tree, trapped in a cage of corruptive magics. So as far as I've been able to send my image. Jonalith, the one you know as Irenicus, he is drawing power from the Tree of Life into himself. There are parasites attached to the tree, draining it for him. Parasites? It mutants in my brain. I do not know what manner of parasites these things are, but they are formed from corruption itself, I fear. They feed Jonaleth the power and maintain my cage. Whether you are here to save my people or simply kill he who has tormented you, I care not. One thing must be done. The parasites on the Tree of Life must die. Do that and I can sever John's connection to the tree. Then, only then, might he be killed. I believe he has protected the parasites somehow. I do not know how. Hurry. How do I reach the parasites? There is no route I can see amongst all these branches. Yes, he has severed branches. Use the nuts! The nuts from the palace gardens. They will grow new branches to the tree. Use them to cross. Do it quickly, child of Baal. If John drains the Tree of Life, all Selden Esselar is doomed. And John will have the power he craves. Please, you must stop him.
Nothing to it.
Use the nuts! Only through the power of nuts can we survive. Can Isbald survive the onslaught? One of the smaller nuts in your pack begins to grow and extend. Surprised, you place it on the branch at your feet. It grows and twists at an alarming rate, soon melding with the Tree of Life. The tree grows to form a path to the far branch you may now pass. Die. Thing. This parasite, this thing, is like nothing you've ever seen before. Four snake-like appendages protrude from its swollen body, have driven themselves through the branch of the tree. The parasite is sucking the very life out of the tree. You can attack it if you wish. First sign of hostility, the parasite, blah blah blah, summons some earth elementals. With the defenses down, the parasite is easily dispatched. We gotta go down here too. Because if I remember well, Johnny Boy's around here. I was watching the stream a bit. Did I notice that you killed all the drow? Of course. All drow must die. Since they are evil. And elvish. Oh. Isn't this a stealth mission? Not really.
What?
Yes, excellent. There's only one more that needs to be destroyed. Already I can see this cage beginning to fade.
Once you kill the last parasite, I will begin to sever its connection. You'll need to come to the center of the tree where Arenicus and I are quickly.
Energy he has stolen from the tree will be torn from him. I know not what effects this will have. It may kill us all. But John will be weak and disoriented, so you must kill him quickly. Finish it quickly! I feel the Tree of Life dying. John is drawing too close to his goal.
Yeah. Freaking elves, man. Uh-oh. If we fight John without taking out the parasite, he insta-kills us. Is it there? Elves always on their high horse. But always asking for help. Isn't that curious? So the last one should be here. Yeah, there he is.
What? Who dares?
Hey, Johnny boy. You had to know I wouldn't let you get away.
You live yet. You have less than a fraction of your soul, and yet somehow you continue to oppose me? The power of the tree is gone from me. You have been successful in your little scheme, insect, but now this ends. I will take great pleasure in eradicating such a nuisance as you, and then I shall re-establish my link, join with the tree once again. I shall find a way. I shall have the power.
No, Jonalith, you shall not.
Who? Elasim?
Yes, it is I, your queen. Twice now you have attempted this sacrilege, and nearly destroyed us all. You will not do this again, Jonalith.
Do not call me that. I lost all right to that name when the Saldarine stripped me of everything that was elven, as you well know.
And what shall I call you instead? Irenicus? Shattered One? Yes, it was a terrible punishment, but you violated everything we hold dear. You nearly destroyed us all. And for what? Power? Is that all you exist for now, John?
It is all I have now, Elasim. There is nothing else beyond my revenge. Revenge for what you did to me, that the Saldarine did to me.
And your revenge has poisoned your heart. The tree touched you once long ago. Do you remember nothing of it? Is there nothing in your heart that remembers love? Is there nothing within you that remembers our love? What we once shared before this obsession doomed you?
I do not remember your love, Elasim. I've tried to recreate it, to spark it anew in my memory, but it is gone. A hollow, dead thing. For years I clung to the memory of it. Then the memory of the memory. And then nothing. The Saldarine took that from me too. I look upon you and feel nothing. I remember nothing but you turning your back on me along with all the others.
Wow, bitter much?
Once my thirst for power was everything. And now I hunger only for revenge. And I will have it!
And I pity you. Would that you had used your stolen mortal years to earn your return to this sacred place. I could have loved you anew as I loved the man you once were. But I see nothing of him here. You are Irenicus. And all that awaits you now is death.
We shall see, my former love. We shall see. You are but a gnat compared to my power.
So she goes to rouse Elhan and the others while I am still weak. So be it. I shall crush them all if need be. I retain your power yet, Isbald. Your soul still courses through me. Come and make your attempt to reclaim it if you like. I have power enough to deal with you. Okay. Okay, Johnny boy. It's the real deal. This is so real. I'm using time stop.
Yep.
The most sacred of magics. I forget what imprisonment was. Is it illusion? Probably illusion.
Get on with it.
Give me some direction.
My attack has no effect. My attack has no effect. My attack has no effect.
At your service.
All right, so we're gonna cast Warding Whip. And then we're gonna cast Ruby Ray. What? Killed ninjas?
I want to live. Inconceivable. It's immune.
Oh.
Not sure why the guys are like. Oh, we're gonna have to restart, obviously. Why was he dead?
Nothing to it.
Who? Whomst? Their defense against power word kill. No, actually, I don't think so. Redicus was dead? Because it keeps going, man. It's not like Baldur's Gate 1. I think power word death, if you're under 60 health, it insta kills you. So that's why we have this potion of. Do we have a potion of stamina or something? No, man, we got no potions.
Very well.
Okay, now we're gonna. What would be power word kill though? Trying to remember the. It's probably is it conjuration? No, that's symbol. God damn it, what was it? Well, if we check Finger of Death, it's probably necromancy. Okay. So hopefully that'll stop the Finger of Death by doing immunity. If not, we can always spell trap. Worst comes to worst.
I'm waiting.
Yes.
There's also what do you call it? Death Ward that I don't have. You have it though.
What? Who? I will do not.
And is
I look one.
and I could.
We shall see, my former love. We shall see. You are but a gnat compared to my power.
Okay. You two get back.
Point me in the right direction.
Horde Welting.
Hello.
Ruby Ray.
My attack has no effect. My attack has no effect.
Yep.
Give me some direction.
It's gonna time stop, so I gotta stop that. Maybe a Pierce Magic. Uh-oh. Ruby Ray is like a Pierce Magic, is like a Breach, is like a... God damn it! Rennicus crumples, his words dying on his lips, and a strange quiet envelops the scene. You get to wonder if you finally won, if it truly is all over. If this is victory, there is a question burning in the back of your mind. What about what he stole from you? What about your soul? You feel a small tug inside yourself, a pull that seems to come from the apparition that rose from Irenicus. It is gentle at first, but quickly becomes urgent. Within seconds, you cannot breathe, drawn inexorably to where Irenicus fell. You are still connected to your stolen soul, but no longer among the living. Released in death, your stolen soul does not return to you. It is falling away from the mortal world, and you are being dragged along with it. pain subsides and you open your eyes to horror beyond imagining. It is an assault on your senses, a collection of nightmare sensations. This surely is hell. You slowly realize that you are not alone. The others who were apparently so wounded in the battle with Irenicus that their souls were dragged to a similar fate as yours. You doubt they will be pleased with their present circumstance when you don't even know why you are here yourself.
Just point me in the right direction.
Well, Ninjors is back alive, but
Nope, can't carry anymore. That one's on the ground.
is anyone truly alive? Really makes you think, doesn't it? Alright, so it wasn't too bad. It's only one guy, so... Alright, so... final area in the game.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Is everyone excited? I know I am. Dead excited to be in hell.
If you say so.
So we meet again. How fitting that our reunion should be in this place of retribution.
Saravok?
It is I, or an echo perhaps. My essence joined that of our dead father after you murdered me after all. But in the end, all the children of Baal end up here.
You finally joined us to claim your heritage as I attempted. The pity that you arrive in pieces. Weak and pathetic. My death was far more final than yours. Claim my heritage? What are you talking about? You don't know? This is Baal's realm. We're in the realm of Baal's? Since your essence has not joined with our dead father, you are still partially alive, and your bloods hold sway here. Hold sway? What are you speaking of? Your soul is tainted by the touch of our father, fool. And it is that part which rules over this realm. But you share your soul with another, don't you? The mage. He stole most of your soul, but not all. You're tethered like a helpless calf, dragged into hell after him. Neither of you is truly alive or truly dead. Irenicus? What do you know? Where do you know? What do you know where he is? If you heard nothing, you have power here. Already you search, and already the mage obstructs you. The tears of Baal are your only choice. The tears of Baal? A tear fell for every murdered soul, every torment paid by our father, and he kept each one. They can show the path to your wizard, if you gather them all, that is.
One of the tears of Baal you will need. I will not hand it over to you, however. You do not deserve it.
Deserve it? What do you mean by that?
I mean you are a pathetic worm, a sniveling little cretin. I relished spitting Gorion on my blade, and were there true justice, our positions would be reversed now.
You dare speak of Gorion?
Ah, yes. Stoke that infernal wrath of yours. I can feel the anger within you, boiling like a pit of sulfur in the crevices of your heart. You feel it, do you not? The taint that surrounds your soul like a serpent, squeezing it, spreading its venom. That taint, that wrath exists in all the children of Baal, but few know how to use it.
Not our taint.
You have become the Slayer, have you not? The avatar of our dead father. The blackest expression of murder. I see it behind your eyes. Summon your wrath for me, if you can.
No, I will not give in to the taint.
You were the one who brought me here. Your power over this place has summoned forth my essence once again. And why do you think you have done that?
I don't know.
I can teach you how to use your wrath. You can control the taint.
Control your taint.
Summon it at will. You can become the slayer at will and become the weapon of murder that you were meant to be.
Oh.
So think of me. Think of how I destroyed your precious Gorion. How I plundered the lives of your Candlekeep. Summon your rage. Stir the depths of your black heart.
Wait a minute. Is the Slayer form just Super Saiyan?
Summon wrath. Summon wrath and become it. Because if you cannot, then you are not worth your destiny. It should have been I. It should have been I. Attack me, worm, if you dare.
I don't feel the wrath you claim, Saravok. I pity you and what you've become, but that's all. Oh, we're going the Elvish way.
Then you were never worthy of Bald's blood, and I shall crush you where you stand.
Crush me. Dog. Dog, you can't even crush Big Bear. Okay, you might be able to crush Big Bear. Never mind. Where the hell is... Okay, there you are.
What?
Oh, if you insist.
Oh, he's stunned. How foolish, letting himself get stunned. I think Big Bear's got some good regeneration though. Gets 2 HP every 3 seconds. Or is it every 6?
If that's what you want.
Alright, so another body, another tier. Get it tattooed on her cheek.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Whatever you desire.
I think we need... Oh, I don't know where this has gone. I think we need 4. And let me guess. There's 4 passageways. Written his name on the taint. God damn it, Block. Not you too. Not even Block's corrupted.
One of the tears does lie near this very place. It is in the possession of another, one with so much power, so difficult to defeat it is. But all things, even the most powerful, can be overcome, yes. You have defeated many whose claims of power were so hollow, you tore them down from their thrones.
What does that have to do with the tier?
Always you have used the right tools to defeat your foes, yes. And I am giving you now the right tool to defeat this one. Here it is. Gaze upon the soul that is named Black Racer. Most powerful it is, and it is the tool you need to defeat the one who holds the tier.
Pretty sure Black Razor is a cursed weapon too.
For you to decide, child of Baal, how to use the tool you have. I leave you to your choice then.
Who did we give it to? Yeah, it was not a cursed weapon, but I think it's bad to use his weapon. From what I remember, don't deal with the devils.
I see the ruler of this small plane has come to me. Perhaps my eternal torment shall be relieved at long last. Oh, I can only hope.
What side are you on, devils or demons? Aren't they the same? Eternal torment? What do you mean by that? I've been brought to this plane to hold the tear of Baal, and I shall remain for eternity until certain conditions are met. And what conditions are that? Cannot tell you directly this condition of my punishment, that I can only tell you the nature of I can only tell you of its nature in a riddle. Oh, a riddle? Ye who hold the razor's blade, forge of the darkest iron, quenched by blood and fear, know that ye hold the key to the one who guards Baal's sacred and murdered tear. So the sword Black Razor is the key to getting the tear of Baal from you. So if I were to give you the Black Razor, would you give me the tear? I'll take the sword.
I am most grateful to you then for my release. Oh, may the heavens sing your praises for this charity you have shown me.
We lost the Black Razor though, but you know, we didn't really need it. It was a long sword, and we don't even use long swords.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Very well.
I know one of the tiers is really ass, and we have to sacrifice like stats and all that.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Like, do you want to sacrifice a stat or a party member?
The tear of Baal lies very close to here, child of Baal. Just beyond either of these two rooms before you. You have encountered many times in your existence where you have been forced to swallow your fear, no? You have fought off terror that would overwhelm a lesser being and shown courage instead. Pass through either of these rooms, and your vaunted courage shall be challenged, child of Baal. I have something I will offer, however, which will make it so much easier for you, child. You know, like so many with power, that items of magic can do much that the ordinary man cannot. Such as this cloak, for instance. Stitched together from the flayed skins of lovely nymphs. Wear it and be soothed by its powerful magic. Panic will never overcome you again. With this cloak, you could easily gather the tear of Baal and worry not of your courage. I bow to the power of your divine soul, child, and offer this cloak up to you, if you wish it.
I can feel the evil from here.
Then you choose to rely on your own power and bravery. It shall be as you wish, child of Baal.
So, from what I remember, you just do remove fear, and you should be fine for this area. Do you think the area scares you or whatever? Ah, shit. Never mind. What a mistake. I'm scared. Freaking beholders. It's always the beholders.
Nothing to it.
Alright, bees. Oh, we got a beholder of our own. Hey, I'm beholding here. Yeah, if we have the appropriate shield, we can solo the beholders. If we don't have the appropriate shield, it gets a bit dicier. It's not very scary, that's true. But to be honest, who's scared of a bunch of eyes? Ooh. I mean, really now. Mass Cure could be good. Blade barrier? I don't know.
Yes. Whatever you want.
You faced your fear without resorting to the protection and power of evil. Tear of Ball is yours.
If you say so. Of course.
Imagine resorting to evil. That's why you never trust a demon.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It is a good thing you've come to me, Child of Ball. Only you hold the power to vanquish the terrible creature that holds one of your dead father's tears here. I have heard of your prowess, child. Most impressive for a mortal life. Creatures of great power thrown aside as if they were nothing. Beings any other mortal would quake before, you have fought against valiantly. You are a wonder of destruction, Child of Ball. Go then, and defeat the creature that lies in the cavern. Crush it beneath your heel and claim another victory!
His name is Pride, so... What kind of a creature do you speak of?
Powerful creature, Child of Ball. One that only you can destroy. I am confident in your ability to deal death to such a creature as this, and take the tear that is yours.
Powerful, but what kind of creature is it?
It is a creature that deserves death, Child of Ball. You are such a wondrous fighter. I simply thought that you could defeat it where others failed.
But why does it deserve death?
Because it exists. It stands in your way.
Well, if it stands in my way, then I must destroy it. I do not kill things just because they are in my way. I see. Good enough for me, then.
You do not? Then perhaps you consider carefully the place that your terrible power will focus upon? Consider the reason behind every blow?
It's a complete lie. That's true.
See that despite your great deeds, you have no pride in you, Child of Ball. So be it. Humility serves well those who wield it well.
If that's what you want.
Old dragon. Big old dragon. You have mastered your pride, Isbald. Your ball is yours. Thanks. Bye, gold dragon.
You must gather.
Imagine fighting a gold dragon. What kind of monster do you have to be?
Whatever you desire.
To fight a gold dragon. I mean, really now. It's kind of messed up. Not gonna lie. I thought I had to use some stats or something. So I was wrong.
I'm waiting. Nothing to it.
Five eyes. You've become immune to +1 weapons and less. You've been granted +2 to all your saving throws. You've been granted 20% resistance to electricity, fire, and cold. You've been granted +1 to your wisdom and charisma. Or buffing Isbald?
Yes, very well.
Is Isbald not strong enough as is? Oh, this is the opposite of losing stats, you're right. Oh, we forgot one.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Something here. Oh, there isn't.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
What do you like?
Oh, selfishness. There it is.
All comes to me finally, for the last of the tears of Baal. You have come very near to locating your quarry. Oh yes, indeed you have.
What are you talking about? All I've done is been subjected to a series of strange tests. Tests of sorts, of a sort. Remember that the mage holds power as well and seeks to prevent you finding him. The tests are of your own making, from your own power. What do you mean? How do you find your soul, child of... How do you find your soul, child of Baal? Do you find it... Do you find it on a stroll? No, you must know yourself, the depths of your passion, and the heights of your depravity. You come to know what you are capable of, and that shall open the way to your soul. It is yourself, your essence that you seek, whether you know it or not. And because this is what you seek, your power fights against the mages and brings you closer to your goal. Soon you shall open the eyes with the ears of Baal. And what then? The door will be opened and Erenicus will be there? The way to your soul shall be revealed, but you will only perceive it as a door. A pity that mortal minds can only encompass more power than their faculties can comprehend. I hope you have been careful, child of Baal. The 9 hells are a place of retribution. The tears sting as easily as they soothe. Why are you speaking so cryptically? What does that mean? I obscure the truth because it is my nature to do so, O Lady of Murder. But I bow to your mastery here and answer your questions nevertheless.
Know you, child, that there is a tier of Baal in this place before us. Yet there are 2 paths that lead to it. 2 doors, 2 paths. Yet both lead to your goal. Yes? You have made many choices on the journey that was your life. Many paths have you taken, and always they have had an effect on those around you, even when that was not your intention. Such is the fate of those born with destiny. The consequences of the actions they take ripple about them throughout all that is reality.
Destiny 1 or 2?
Perhaps the fate of others concerns you little. Perhaps it consumes your soul. That too is a choice, an action taken, a ripple set into the pond of reality.
What does all of this have to do with the tier then?
The path that you take to the tier will affect another this day. Another who is innocent of the action you take, and yet affected by it just the same. One of those who travels with you, who orbits your destiny, and
the orbiter.
Your taint will do nicely. Remember, child of Baal, a choice must be made, and you must live with the consequences of that choice.
Uh-oh, someone's been captured. Who is it? Oh, it's Demon! Alright, so left, we save Demon. Right, we kill Demon, so... 2 maximum hit points have been lost. No! 1 dexterity point, no!
A selfless act from one who willingly shoulders the burden of destiny and its effect upon others. Your companion is returned to you, child of Baal. The tear of Baal is yours, child.
Better be worth it.
If you say so.
Can't believe I had to spend 1 dexterity point.
Yes, of course.
All right, this is it. The finale. The finalist of battles. Are you ready?
Yes. What?
Eh?
Okay.
I think she can have spell trap. Not that it matters, because I think Irenicus doesn't cast spells, but... Alright, let's do it. %10 magic resistance.
So we are to battle one last time. No more hiding for either of us.
I will enjoy destroying you, Isbald. To die in this place is to cease to exist. I have defeated you once already, Irenicus. You have no chance. That would be more than you deserve. It was your scheme that brought us here. I'm in this horrible place because of you. You will pay. What's the matter, Irenicus? Can't stand the heat? You sound fearful of this place. I am ready to face you. I have seen the depths of my soul, and I am not afraid. Let's go with 5. Yes, perhaps you are focused within yourself despite the loss of your soul, but I know as much of myself as well, and I too have no fear. As horrific as this place is, it merely mirrors the soul we now share. Shrink from it if you will, but I have grown to appreciate what it can offer. Now defend yourself. One of us is not truly dead, and may be restored if the other is left here to rot. I will be free with what I have taken. There's only one possible end. You will fall here, Irenicus. That I promise. Do what you must, and I will do the same. You will not be so calm when I doom you to non-existence, also known as oblivion. No, he got damaged because Isbald was standing next to him.
Yes.
Oh, let's do Power of Blind. Don't know why you're melee toe-to-toe.
My spell!
Just sure thing.
Oh dear. Minions! Aid your master! I'm waiting.
We did it! Wait a minute. He's still alive! And I think he's casting magic. Get him, boys! Remove those protections with Ruby Ray of Reversal.
At your service.
And Ruby Ray of Reversal. What's happening to my magic? No, no. No! No!
I see that you have finally come to. I almost did not believe it when the priestesses told me that your body was showing signs of life once again.
We resurrected who we could, but it seemed nothing would draw your spirit back. We were about to give up when you began to stir this morning. How long was I? Dead? Couple of days, no more. However, you managed to find your way back. It's good that you have done so. You have done a great service to Soldanesalar. You saved the Tree of Life and myself, ending Irenicus' threat. To lose you would have been tragic. I have planned a ceremony to reward you and to show our gratitude for your action. You are a hero to the elves, and perhaps even a legend in the making. But enough of that. For the moment, you need to rest and regain your strength. I will send a priestess to awaken you when it is time. I was expecting a cutscene. Oh, we're going to get a cutscene, don't worry.
Those of you who have survived the return of the exile to Soldanesalar know me, your queen. But only some of you know the hero beside me, who was most instrumental in saving our city and the Tree of Life. Such selfless acts almost resulted in the loss of your life, and perhaps much more than that. These deeds were not performed alone. Soldanesalar also extends its gratitude to those who have traveled with you and fought by your side to help save our city. There is no reward adequate enough for one who has done so much. Let us offer then the eternal thanks of our people and an amulet of the Seldarine to remind you forever that you are welcome here amongst us.
Amogus.
As for the man whom we once knew as John Aleth, I can only say that he died long ago. He lives in my memory still, to the man he became, the exile Irenicus, he who performed atrocities on you, the tree, and his former people. To him I can only send my prayer, that he finds the peace in death he never found in life. I feel I must apologize on his behalf for what he put you and your friends through. For his madness, we stripped John Aleth of his elven immortality and exiled him, only to create Irenicus instead.
The elves at it again.
I cannot help but feel we are partly responsible.
Partly?
It is something I shall have to ponder on. As for you, I imagine you are eager to resume your travels once again. We wish you well. Know we look forward to your return in the future, should you desire to.
Johnny boy.
To end like this?
The Zerg are here. Oh no! The Council of Six.
Gorion's sword has become too powerful. We should have acted long before now.
There is no reason to be concerned. The fate of this fool has been sealed.
But can we be so sure?
This spawn of Baal is doomed. There is no escape.
We did it! This is new. I guess they're gonna send us directly to
Peace for a child of Baal. You've learned this lesson time and again, as all who are close to you suffer because of your tainted blood. When John Irenicus fell, you had hoped for some sort of respite, but peril follows you like pestilence. The time of the prophecy has come. 5 powerful Baal spawn have arisen, leading their armies across the Sword Coast, slaughtering their weaker siblings and innocents alike in a wave of massive destruction.
the balls are at it again.
Spreads before the armies of the 5, and those suspected of being children of Baal are cast out and revived. Even in Soldanesalar, unease grows into fear at your presence. Queen Elysim urges you to visit a sacred grove where the ancients might shed light on your fate. You wonder what part you will play in the dreaded prophecy, and how long before its culmination devours your soul. Only one thing seems certain. So long as Baal's throne of blood stands empty, chaos shall reign.
Chaos. Must kill chaos. Alright, but this is the expansion, which we're not going to be doing, unfortunately. So, at least not today. Or this month. Maybe not this year. However, I hope you enjoyed the OG game. The original. Baldur's Gate 2. Next week we're going to have something else. Probably something very good. But I'll keep that as a surprise for next time. So yeah, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.